is back to throwing shade at Beyonce and Jay Z, and this time he's hinting that there might be trouble in paradise between Jay Z and Beyonce. I know that there have been rumors of these two being in a loveless relationship for a long time, but 50 Cent took the rumors to a whole new level. Y'all know how fans have been saying that Beyonce is in her flop era because she was unable to sell out her Cowboy Carter tour. Well, word on the streets is that the reason for that is that Jay Z allegedly cut her off and she has been struggling to stand on her own. So does this mean that a divorce announcement is near? And why exactly is 50 Cent in the middle of this? Let's break it down. Girl, if there's one thing that 50 Cent is going to do, is hate on Beyonce and Jay Z. He has been hating on Jay Z for a long time, and at this point, it looks like it's never going to get any better, especially now that he's dragging Beyonce into it. Let's take it back for a minute and talk about how things really started between Jay Z and 50 Cent. The tension goes all the way back to 1999 when 50 dropped his first big track, How to Rob. In the song, he took a few playful jabs at some of the biggest names in the game, including Jay Z. At the time, Jay was already a heavyweight in the industry and 50 was still trying to get his foot in the door. A lot of people thought 50 did it just to get attention, and honestly, it worked. To be fair though, Jay wasn't the only one he went after. How to Rob called out a whole lineup of major artists from the era like Lil' Kim, Foxy Brown, Diddy, Missy Elliott, Will Smith, and plenty more. It definitely got people talking and helped put 50's name out there. In his verse, aimed at Jay Z, 50 rapped, "What Jigga just sold, like 4 milli? He got something to live for. Don't want a man putting 4 through that Bentley coupe door." That line definitely turned heads. A bunch of the artists he name dropped clapped back pretty quickly, but Jay was different. He's known for keeping receipts and not letting things go, which is probably why the tension between him and 50 has lasted this long. Eventually, Jay Z did respond with his own diss on the track, Some Like It Hot, where he famously said, "Go against Jigga, you're dense. I'm about $1. What the F is 50 Cent?" 50 Cent eventually admitted that he was chasing clout when he dissed Jay Z and the other rappers, and in an interview with Rolling Stone, 50 Cent said, "When he responded, I was complimented. He wouldn't say nothing back to somebody he didn't think was hot. I never went to radio until after he said that about me. I don't know if my career would be where it's at if he didn't respond." Anyway, back to the beef with Jay Z. 50 Cent admitted that the reason he had a problem with Jay Z was that Jay Z felt like he was the greatest. In another interview, he said, "He has a king complex. He thinks he's effing Jesus. You know what I mean? This Jehovah-ish, I'm just watching him. He said something one time I didn't like, those little things, subliminal things. For me, that's the punk way to do things." Jay Z tried to brush off the rumors, claiming there was no bad blood between him and 50 and that everything was cool, but 50 wasn't having it. He shut that down fast and made it clear they were not on good terms, no matter what Jay said. He also claimed that they will never be friends, saying, "We don't have those kinds of relationships. These people are people I associate with. We are in the same business. We are not necessarily friends. We don't call each other for no reason." So if this beef was between Jay Z and 50 and it started before Jay Z even got with Beyonce, then why on earth did 50 drag Beyonce into the beef when it had nothing to do with her? Well, it's because Beyonce tried to pull up on him for beefing with her man. Turns out Beyonce was not here for 50 Cent taking shots at Jay Z. Even though she and Jay weren't a couple yet when the drama first kicked off, she still had his back. Things got so tense that 50 later claimed that Beyonce actually stepped to him and tried to fight him over the disrespect.
That stuff, that's me and Jay Z stuff. This ain't got nothing to do with you, girl. Don't come.
So Hov wasn't there.
I'm talking to Jay.
Of course, 50 Cent being 50 Cent could not resist making a joke out of the situation.
As long as was there, I would have had to reboot.
I'm not gonna lie, the thought of Beyonce wanting to fight 50 Cent over Jay Z is pretty wild, and it looks like she might have a little bit of Solange in her after all. Given that he almost got jumped by Beyonce, you'd think that the last thing 50 would want is to make her mad by shading her low tour sales, right? Now, this is not the first time that 50 Cent has thrown shade at Beyonce, because when she first dropped Cowboy Carter, he made a post on Instagram that said, "My country album on the way, Beyonce ain't got ish on me, LOL." To be fair, 50 has also shown some empathy toward Jay Z a few times over the years, like when we found out that his SA allegations were likely false. 50 Cent said, "I just hope things are all right for him internally. I mean at the crib," because in the statement they mentioned his daughter being old enough to, cause she about 13, so it's the same age as these kids they saying he did something to. The damage is already done by the allegation itself. But that didn't stop him from slamming Beyonce over the reported low sales of her concert ticket. Before the tour even started, there were rumors that it was going to be a flop. A few weeks after the tickets from the concerts went on sale, reports said that the shows were not selling out as expected. A lot of fans called her out over the sky-high ticket prices, with some tickets going up to $5,000. And that's not even for VIP access. With the way the economy is right now, people are saying it feels a little out of touch. Many think she was really pushing it with those prices, and they're not shy about letting her know. However, there are some speculations that the high ticket prices weren't the only reason she isn't selling out, because some people are saying that the scandal surrounding her husband Jay Z might have had a thing or two to do with it. I'm talking about the scandal where he was accused of allegedly SAing a girl after the VMAs back in 2000. According to a lawsuit filed by the attorney, defendant Sean Combs, along with his longtime friend and collaborator Sean Carter, aka Jay Z, then raped a 13-year-old girl at an after party following the 2000 Video Music Awards. Another celebrity stood by and watched as Combs and Carter took turns SA-ing the minor. Many others were present at the after party but did nothing to stop the SA. Combs has been allowed for years to conduct himself in this manner without any consequences. He believes that he is above the law. He is not. His close friend Sean Carter has been with Combs during many such instances described herein. Both perpetrators must face justice. Now, to be fair, the tour hasn't been a complete flop, but there have been reports of the concerts having a lot of unsold seats. And as usual, 50 Cent hopped on that. He posted a screenshot of a headline that said, Beyonce tour kicking off in LA, but sales stall with thousands of tickets still available. He then wrote, ish is getting real out here. Hey, the tickets ain't selling? One thing about 50, he's gonna troll, and he is gonna troll hard. But hey, we're only a couple of shows into the tour, and there are reports that the European leg of the tour is going to be much better than the LA tours, so maybe that's going to be some sort of redemption for Beyonce. But in the meantime, I want to know how y'all feel about 50 trolling Beyonce like this. Drop your thoughts in the comments, then check out this next video.